Hello everyone, welcome back to a new episode of Final Fantasy XVI. Last time we left off, we were hanging out over here, getting ready to check out this abbey that may or may not have weird things going on at it. What's back here? Can't help but notice I can go back here. Guess it's just another way around here. No items or anything that I see though, but there are enemies right here. Hello, Death Blossom. What is Reaper's ultimate doing here? Boom. And dead. Alright. The next one. Yeah. God, I hate how that actually knocks me back. Rough. I wish I could, like, fire it off, and then just go running in there, but... Alright. Quest destination nearby. Indeed it is. You got that right, video game. Alright. How we doing?
Good day to you. I'm afraid the Abbey is not open for public prayer. May Griga go with you?
We came to offer a donation. From Martha.
I see. Then please, follow me.
Okay, it was easy. As long as we don't we'll just walk in here and then he's like, well, now die!
I don't want to die.
Uh-oh.
Please, Father. Something for the pain. I beg you. The light, it fades.
No.
I don't want to die alone.
It's all right. I'm here.
Who are these people?
Martha's bearers. She entrusted them to my care, that I might ease their suffering. To the extent that I can. For the time they have left.
The curse has taken them. All of them.
As it does every bearer forced to use their gift. With each draw on the ether, their bodies petrify, till all that remains is stone and pain, and so they are cast aside. There is nothing either Martha or I can do to change that, but we can at least strive to make their final hours a little more bearable. Have faith, my son, for you shall rise again, and find the happiness denied you in this life.
Thank you, Father.
I must offer you my own thanks for the medicine you so kindly brought. Now their final moments may be moments of peace. When next you see Martha, pray tell her that two more have succumbed.
I was wondering if that was going to be the case as soon as you mentioned cursed, but
We should get back to Martha's Rest.
Yes. We should.
I was going to guess that they crystallized more than petrified, but it seems like petrification is the way that they go. That seems pretty rough. It said that the bearers that are forced to use their power, that happens to. I mean, it says it comes for everyone. So I'm wondering, I mean, they're gonna have that Clive at some point? Is it something that bearers just accept as an inevitable, or is there some way around it? If they don't use their powers, can they avoid it? Like if they just live like normal humans, but I imagine the problem is that all bearers here are rounded up and forced to use their magic. So
Thank you for bringing us the physic. Would that we were not so reliant on Martha's kindness. But I fear we would have naught to soothe these bearers' woes without it. Save a prayer to a god that is not their own.
yeah. Well, they seem pretty cool here at the Abbey, at least. Glad we're not going the giant asshole church route. All right, let's go. So I gotta get back to Martha's. I can walk over there, but I can also just teleport over there. We might as well do that since I've already taken out all the enemies here anyway. I'm imagining you can't grind on like areas like that. Like I'm imagining the enemies don't respawn here. You might be able to go back to previous areas that you visited and grind though, because I needed another Minotaur main and I never got one. So, hi Martha. I do want to know more about the specifics of how this curse actually manifests.
Good, honest work building the aqueduct.
And how much they actually have to do to have it happen to them and things like that. Is there a way to stop it? All of those things.
Ah, you're back. Thanks for taking care of that.
The abbot had a message for you. 2 more have succumbed.
I see. Come upstairs.
Kind of messed up, yeah. I mean, the people, they not kind of messed up, very messed up. The people probably don't want to use their magic because of that fear, but they're
So,
forced to.
Now you know, eh?
I've seen plenty of bearers die on the battlefield. But never like that.
And all because they were born different.
See, that's the thing that confuses me. How did Clive not know about this before? Like, how was Clive not aware, right? How do you get to be this age without ever figuring that out? Maybe the bearers are just worked harder here in Rosaria, like they're basically worked to death, whereas in other places they know about this, so they kind of go a little bit easier on them, so it doesn't happen as much. But maybe Clive did know about it before. Here we go. This is what I wanted to see. Crystal's Curse. The price bearers and dominants pay for channeling ether through their bodies, the gradual petrification of their flesh. It does not affect those who use a crystal to cast magics. Beginning with a stiffness and ache in the extremities as the curse progresses, limbs are rendered immobile and the pain unbearable. At last the victim turns completely to stone and their body crumbles into dust. There is no known cure. So it affects both bearers and dominants. Wow, I'm really surprised that Clive didn't know about this. Or had no knowledge of it. Of course, he's just saying he never saw someone die like that. Maybe he knew about the curse, but he had never actually seen it happen to someone like that. Landlady of the Golden Stables, the tavern at the heart of Martha's Rest. She is also a friend of Sid's cause, keeping the hideaway supplied with both victuals and information on developments in Western Storm. Second string to her business that she strives to keep secret from the Imperial authorities. Small settlement huddled atop a rocky tor overlooking the swampy lowlands of southeastern Rosaria. Sellswords gather in its barracks, hawkers in its streets, while those short on work can be heard singing over flagons of ale from morning and night until night in the village's eponymous tavern. While the former duchy may want to cheer since being annexed by the Empire, the rest is a rare spot of sunshine among the gloom, and most travelers make a point of stopping over when they're passing through. Cool. Just wanted to check that out.
The powers that be can't take away their gift, so they strip them of their humanity instead. Oh, there's plenty who pity a bearer's plight, but so long as we're content to sit around, weeping for those on whose broken backs we're carried, we ain't gonna change nothing.
And so you lend Sid your strength.
What little of it I have.
Damn straight, Martha.
Use profits from this place to buy the poor buggers.
So when the abbot told us the bearers were yours,
Aye, they're my property, at least by law. Any still fit to work fetch a price beyond my means. All I can do is care for those who are past mending. But it's not all doom and gloom. Bernard's finished fixing that bridge for you. You can carry on to Eastpool now. You got questions that need answering, ain't you? Well, I wish you luck.
thank you, Martha.
Oh, I almost forgot. Sid and I have other friends in Rosaria. Wear this and they'll know you for one of us.
Hey, I've accepted the slumbering chocobo.
And
Hey.
know that you will always be welcome here.
Well,
You were right, Sid. It really is them. Lord Rosfield and Lady Warwick have come back to us. And long may they stay.
so you do know us. I see. Yeah, we're getting a little bit more information about the messed up slavery that's going on here. And everything. Of course the people in power are of course doing the thing that they always do whenever slavery comes up, where it's like, oh well, we couldn't get by without using it, whatever will we do, like Martha was saying there, where, you know, people don't pay attention to like the people whose backs all of their what's the word, privileges and wealth and stuff are built on. They don't care about that. They don't notice about that. They're like, well, we can't do it without them, so we just got to keep using them like this, even though they're people and you're selling them as property. Blah. Oh hey, look who it is.
Sid,
Ah, Clive. You're not where I left you.
hurt your hand.
I did, aye.
Oh,
With 1,000 little lightning bolts. Can't fling them around the way I used to. Think of it as my decoration for long service and exemplary misconduct.
Sid.
But you didn't come here to compare war wounds.
We didn't.
Thank you, Sid. For everything.
If you want to leave, that's your lookout. I'm sure you'll have a long and happy life together if you stay out of my way.
Sid!
Oh. I knew a girl, back in the day. She was a slave to her fate, just like you. I wanted to save her. For a while, I even thought I could. But just because you think something doesn't make it true.
Sid.
I'm no savior. Just a conceited old fool. I talk about people forging their own futures. But instead of handing them the hammer, I beat them with my own. And if no bugger wants to listen to what you've got to say, you might as well keep your gob shut. But Clive, I will say this. You're not a monster. You're the same man you've always been. Accept that, and you may yet escape your fate.
My fate.
Look, lad, you've had a hard life. And I don't see it getting much easier. You might not be able to save anyone else, but at the very least, you can save yourself.
I'll try.
And Jill, I'm sorry we didn't get a chance to talk, but I trust you'll take good care of the boy.
Yes, I will.
Is that the last of it?
Aye.
We'd best head back then. Wouldn't want to keep Nan waiting. Ta-ra then.
God, Sid's so cool. I love him so much. They did a great job with Sid in this game. Alright. I do find it, a particular interest too, now that we know about the curse and we know what causes it,
The bridge to East
that,
was mended by the sound of it. I thought I might have a chance to put my feet up.
Where'd you think your feet have been the past fortnight?
it is interesting now that we know more about what the curse is and everything. Sid specifically used a crystal there to light his cigar. I'm pretty sure, I might be wrong on this, but I'm pretty sure the last time I saw Sid light the crystal, he just kind of lit it with lightning. Because I don't remember seeing him pull out a crystal. I could be wrong, but, you know, it's obvious that he knows about the curse and knows that he has to be a little bit careful how he uses his powers now. He can't just do something as mundane as lighting his cigar with his magic anymore. He needs to use a crystal for that. Just interesting to think about. Oh, hey, an item. Oh, and the enemies do respawn. So do the items. Hey, friend.
You're that bearer who works for Martha, aren't you? Can you give me a hand? Curse my luck, I dropped my crystal off a cliff into the bloody swamp like an utter fool. Now, I've not got your knack, see, and I need that shard to chill my fish if I'm to take him to market. Well, it's just a short climb down, I'll make it worth your while.
Sure.
I can't promise anything.
Well, just promise you'll look. Ah, there may be one thing I failed to mention about the crystal. A creature might have already claimed it.
Claimed it.
All right, eaten it, but only might have, you understand. There were a lot of bog crabs down there. Nasty buggers, them.
Sounds like I need to break a few shells.
Oh, don't worry, there weren't too many of them. A veritable walk in the marsh, as they say, the ladders, right over there.
Alright. So this is the crystal that we saw earlier, I believe, where the kid was holding it over the thing of fish. So that's funny. Did you drop it down here or did your kid drop it down here? Alright, let's just go deal with some crabs. There they are. Hello.
Never heard of crabs eating crystal. This should be interesting.
And bonk. Big slashy. They do have quite a bit of HP, I'll give them that. There we go. Hey you. Hey you, come here. And dead. Bonk. Big slashies. Poor thing. Okay, it's down. Good. Torgal! Come here, you. You're fighting me. There we
This
go.
must be it. No point spending any more time down here than I have to.
Yeah, that's probably a good point. Alright, let's go ahead and get back up there. I can just teleport back, so... Yeah. Alrighty. More side quests getting done. Feels so nice to get more AP. Hello.
Well, any luck?
Yours, I presume.
Foul crystal. A thin membrane of fetid musk covers this crystal, which still in its holder appears otherwise undamaged. Ew.
You found it! Oh, thank you!
You're very welcome.
Any longer out in the sun and my catch would have made for poor eating indeed.
Be more careful next time.
Oh, I will, I promise. No point casting my nets of a morning if I'm without a crystal to see the catch to town. There was a time honest tax-paying folk could get new ones whenever they wanted. Can't now, though, not for love nor money.
Yeah, we heard about
Crystals are
that.
Scarce, and the Empire tightens its purse strings more every day. Lose this little beauty again, and I might as well scrap my nets and take to begging.
I wonder if they ever like run out, basically. Like, did they have a do they have a, you know, a lifespan, these crystals? Can you keep the one as long as you don't lose it forever, basically? Alright, what's this next thing we got?
I have to find him before the Imperials do.
Who?
Can't talk now, Oh, you're Clive, aren't you? Martha told me all about you. Word is you're a devil with that blade.
You look like you're in a hurry. Where are you going?
Not far, I hope. But I dare not waste a moment. It might cost a man his life.
Sounds serious. What happened?
Not so much what happened as what might. They've discovered he's a bearer, see? And now, one of his erstwhile friends and neighbors wants to see him clapped in chains.
Where is this bearer?
He wasn't fool enough to wait for the Imperials to arrive. Poor sod took to the road, left his whole life behind. But they'll be after him before long. I need to find him and get him to safety, fast. Here, if you've the time and the inclination, I could do with a hand. Will you help me find him?
Yeah, sure.
Of course. We bearers have to look out for each other.
Thank you, Clive. With your help, we might catch up with him yet. His name's Norris. We need to find him and get him to Martha before the Imperials sniff him out.
You found him yet? You won't catch a bastard standing around clucking like old hens. That fucking snake played me false, acted like he was one of us, and the whole time he was one of them. We need him caught and handed over to the Imperials. Hanging's too good for him. Well, go on then. If he gets away, I'll see you fitted for a noose.
All right, Ronald. We were just leaving. Look, this one's here to help. I was just filling him in.
Ha! Send a bearer to catch a bearer, is it? Not bloody likely. That's it. I'll find the bastard myself.
Come on now, Ron. It's dangerous out there. We wouldn't want you to come to any harm.
You want something done right, you don't send a bearer.
Clive, this might take a while. You start hunting our man, and I'll be along once I put Ronald's mind at ease. Someone said they saw Norris heading for the Fallen Gate. Maybe you could ask if anyone over that way knows anything. We have to find him. Don't let him slip through our grasp.
The old Ronald McDonald over here sounds like quite an ass. Great. Can I just slice you up?
This Norris before Ronald takes matters into his own hands. Bearers are hardly difficult to spot. What did he mean about being played false, I wonder?
God. Alright, let's go. Go ahead and get over here. It's hilarious that they look down on me considering I'm just like them, except I can shoot fireballs.
You don't know a man called Norris, do you?
I do, as it happens. He ran off that way not too long back. Looked like he was in a right old hurry. And he had a lantern with him for some reason. Never known him to stay out after dark.
He was making for the marshes then. All right. Thank you.
Okay. So you were headed down there then,
You barely have to step out.
which means I gotta run down here and over here.
That's one of our branded. Do we take it?
No, shut up. You're not taking shit in.
I better keep my eyes peeled.
Yep, right over here. I'm guessing. Ooh. Lamp.
A lantern. The one Norris was carrying, no doubt. At least I know which way he went.
Okay. Over here to the weird house that I came to earlier and there was nothing.
Someone made short work of them. I wonder if that someone was Norris.
Ooh. Angry puppies. Is that Norris? Friend? It is.
Norris, I presume.
Leave me be.
You were never branded. So that's how you stayed hidden.
Ronald sent you after me, did he? Set an Imperial dog on his best friend. And when we were so close. I'll never forget the hatred in his eyes. But it doesn't matter now. I will not become a slave. As one bearer to another, please. Don't do this. You know how they treat our kind.
Ronald didn't send me. One of Martha's men did. He wanted to make sure you were safe.
I don't understand.
Martha takes in bearers. She's a friend. You can trust her. Believe me.
I never knew. I can't say I'm surprised, though. She has a kind heart. Kinder than most.
Just wait here and stay out of sight. You'll be among friends soon enough.
Thank you. There's few would have been so kind. And sorry. You're no Imperial dog. Far from it.
I've been called worse. Oh, I found a lantern back there. I assume it's yours.
Thanks. I dropped it when those creatures attacked me. But if I'm honest, I wasn't all that sorry to be rid of it. Ron gave it to me.
All right. I'll keep hold of it. I might be able to use it to put an end to the Imperial surge before it begins.
Yep, say I just found it.
To have lived free for so many years. Only to be betrayed by a friend.
Yeah, that sucks. I'm guessing Ronald found out somehow and was trying to out you as a sort of witch hunt thing where it's like, oh my god, there's a free bearer that's not branded. Turn them in and maybe they'll give me a reward. Alright.
Fucked if I'm leaving this to a bearer. I'll go myself.
God, Ronald McDonald, you're such an ass.
There you are, Clive. How goes the search?
Well branded. Have you found the bastard yet?
You're about to find my foot up your
Only what was
ass.
left of him. A corpse, torn apart by monsters. And this.
Let me see that. No. It can't be.
Shall we consider that the end of the matter then? Or do you need to see a body?
No. I mean, I've no use for bearer bones. He's dead. Let that be an end to it. Only wish those whose job it was had done what they were supposed to do and spotted him sooner. Letting a bearer go about without a brand? It's not right, I tell you. Who'll want anything to do with me now, eh? There goes the bearer lover, they'll say. I'll be a laughing stock.
Later.
Is it true, Clive? Is Norris really...
He's alive. You'll find him in a hut in the marshes. He's expecting you.
Oh, you crafty. Still, you did the right thing. Thank you. It's not much considering, but please, take this.
There we go. Quest complete. False friends. Good, good, good. Alrighty. Alright, and I think we'll probably end things off there, because I don't want to start on anything else right now, because I am trying to build up a backlog of things, so yeah, hope you've enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you next time for some more.